You ever get that feeling that you're kind of living your life for an invisible audience? Like, if you don't post about an experience, did it even really happen? Well, today we're going to dive into something called the aesthetic trap. It's this pressure to not just live, but to look really interesting while you're doing it.
I mean, this quote it nails it, doesn't it? It's a pressure I think we all feel, but maybe we just don't have the words for it. It's become this unspoken rule of life now. It's not enough to just have the experience. You've got to package it, make it look perfect, compelling, for everyone else.
So, all that pressure, it leads directly to this idea of life as performance. We're going to take a look at how this need to look interesting actually starts to change our behavior, how it turns these really genuine personal moments into curated content. You know, at the very core of this whole thing is this massive shift in our priorities. We're so busy documenting moments that we forget to actually feel them. I mean, think about it. The last time you saw a really incredible sunset, what was your first instinct? Was it just to soak it all in, or was it to grab your phone? It's like we're slowly shifting from being participants in our own lives to just being the photographers. Okay, so let's look at how this actually plays out in real life. Take something like reading a book. Now, the action, it's the same, right? You're reading. But the motivation, that's what can shift. It can slide from a genuine interest, a real love for the story, to being about the pure aesthetics of it all. You know, being seen as a reader. It's all about getting that perfect Instagram shot with the book and a coffee, or building that perfectly curated Goodreads shelf. And it's the exact same thing with travel, isn't it? Something that should be all about personal discovery can turn into this mission to just gather proof. The main goal shifts. It's not about the journey anymore. It's about collecting those perfect photos as evidence that, yeah, the journey happened. The actual experience kind of takes a backseat to the documentation. And this stuff, it even seeps into our professional lives. I mean, we're all out here trying to build a career, but the motivation, it can get twisted. It can go from this internal drive, a real passion for what you do, to just focusing on how it's all perceived from the outside. Suddenly, it's all about crafting the perfect narrative on LinkedIn, or maybe even choosing a career path that just sounds impressive, instead of one that's genuinely fulfilling. Okay, so let's boil this down. On one side, we have the authentic stuff. This is living. It's all driven by a genuine desire, right? Feeling a moment just for what it is. Reading a book because you love the story. Traveling for the sheer joy of discovery. The reward? It's the experience itself. That's it. Nothing more. But then you have the flip side. And this is performing. It's driven by something totally different. The need for that external validation. It's documenting instead of feeling. It's focusing on aesthetics, on collecting proof for an audience. And here, the reward isn't the experience at all. It's how other people perceive that experience. So, here's the absolute heart of the matter. When that balance tips, when the performance becomes the main goal, something fundamental just gets lost. You're not really living your life anymore. You're performing it. It's like your own life becomes a stage, and you're the main character, and you are always on. But, you know, every show has a price of admission. So what's the price of this show? What is the final, ultimate consequence of living a life that's just all performance? And that brings us to one last, kind of haunting question. The scariest part of all of this? You slowly forget who you were offstage.